Hello there and welcome to this video. In today's video, I'm going to focus on influence, something that I personally believe is the key to power and success. Now, it doesn't matter whether you are a salesperson, you're a marketing guy, you're an operations guy, you're an HR person, you're a manager, or you are a COO or a CTO or a CMO, or you are a CXO, or whether you're a politician or a parent, or you are a teacher, trainer, coach, or you are a professional speaker, you are an entrepreneur, irrespective of whatever you do, I believe that if you can master the science of influence, you can become much more successful in your profession. In fact, you can rise above the crowd and move towards the elites and super elites, the top 5% and top 1% of your profession. What you are about to watch now is a portion of one of my masterclasses titled The Science of Influence, wherein I have asked a lot of questions around trust, influence, and human belief system. One such interesting and fundamental question was, who should you influence and why? You must be thinking, coach, that's a silly question, but trust me when I tell you that when you find out and understand the answer to this silly question, you will have a rock solid foundation in the science of influence. If you still don't believe me, take out a piece of paper and a pen, pause this video right now and write the answer to the silly question, who should you influence and why? And then come back to this video and enjoy the lesson that I have curated for you. Take as much notes as possible and then share your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section of this video. Okay, so take out a piece of paper and pen and go ahead and write the answer to this silly question, who should you influence and why? I'll see you at the end of the video.
Hey everyone, hope you're doing phenomenal today. I'm Deepak Chaudhary, your personal transformation coach and a keynote speaker. Today I'm here to talk to you about a superpower. Yes, a superpower. A superpower that literally creates the differentiation between entrepreneurs, leaders, parents, and teachers, and speakers, and trainers, and coaches who are massively successful and those who are struggling and trying to survive for years. This superpower has massive role to play in your success and your life in general. What makes this a superpower is the fact that irrespective of whether you are Steve Jobs, you are Bill Gates, you are Mahatma Gandhi, or you are Mark Benioff, whoever you are, you need other people's help in order to bring your ideas to life, in order to turn your visions into reality. You need help from other people for your success. The moment that realization happens, this superpower is the one you will need the most. Yes, in today's video, we're going to talk about influence. So this one, which is focused on answering the question, who should you influence and why, right? The framework is called the circles of influence. Remember, this framework is not available to anyone and not available anywhere. So pay attention, okay? So this framework is called the circles of influence, okay? The first circle of influence is called PCI, Personal Circle of Influence. Now you must be thinking, what's big in that? Let me tell you. In each of the circles, there are two questions we have to ask. Question number one is, who is inside this circle? So in this particular context, who is part of PCI, your personal circle of influence? The answer is all the people in the world whom you love, with whom you have familial relationship, they all are part of your PCI. For example, your parents, your siblings, your extended family, and your spouse, and your kids, and your friends all fall into this. And if you're a bit demented, all your in-laws might also get included into your PCI. Okay? So those are people whom you love, they are part of your PCI. The second question that we have to ask in context of each of these circles of influence is, why should you influence people in this circle? So in this context, the question becomes, why should you influence people in your PCI? And the true answer is there are thousands of reasons for which you have to influence people in your PCIs. Influencing people in your PCI, it's a lifelong process. But I'm going to share with you 6 reasons, 6 pertinent reasons as to why you should influence people inside your PCI. Reason number 1, during our journey of life, at various points, we feel confused, we feel overwhelmed, we feel emotional, we feel afraid of something, we feel stuck, right? And when you are feeling like this, what we want someone to come and help us by answering that what should we do, or we want someone to guide us in the right direction, right? So when people in your PCI are feeling confused, they're feeling emotional, they're feeling overwhelmed, they're feeling stuck, they're feeling afraid of something, you should be able to do 2 things. You should be first able to influence them to share their problem with you. You should be able to influence them so that they can share with you what is that they're afraid of. Why are they feeling stuck? What is making them feel emotional? Why are they confused? First of all, you should be able to influence them to share their problems with you. And the second reason is you should be able to influence them to make a right decision or take a right step or give them right direction. So this is the first reason as to why you should be able to influence people in your PCI. The second reason as to why you should influence people inside your PCI. You should influence people in your PCI because you do not want people in your PCI to get hurt or harmed or damaged emotionally or physically, right? That's why you have to influence people in your PCI to stay away from situations and events and people that can damage them emotionally and physically, right? So for example, you do not want your teenage daughter to go through the emotional physical damage of teenage pregnancy, which has multiple reasons. For example, there is drug and alcohol. Then there is peer pressure. You are 24 and you are still a virgin. Immense peer pressure. Then there is sexual abuse. Then there is media influence. There are a lot of reasons for which a girl can become pregnant in her teenage. But you do not want people in your PCI to go through that kind of pain. For example, your son or your daughter, they do not know how to handle failure in their lives. And you do not want them to go through the physical and emotional pain of not being able to handle their own failure. Recently, I watched this movie called Chichore. It's a nice movie and it is trying to address that sensitive issue of student suicide in our country. Did you know that as per NCRB 2018 data, every hour one student commits suicide in our country? Did you know, as per NCRB data, in a day around 28 students commit suicide in India? What does that data tell you? This data, this statistics tells us that we are failing as parents to influence our own kids. This is not good news. So if you are a parent of a teenage kid, you should have mastered influence long back. It's not too late as well. I'll tell you how you can learn and master influence at the end of this video, but you should have mastered it long back. But anyways, coming back, this is the second reason you want to influence people in your PCI. You do not want them to get hurt or harmed or damaged emotionally or physically. Now that's the second reason. Let's go to the third one. The third reason as to why you should influence people in your PCI is mistakes. See, we all understand from our experience of life that there is no growth and there is no success without making mistakes, without failing. But we do not want people in our PCI to make the same mistakes we made. You do not want people in your PCI to make the same career mistakes, to make the same financial mistake, to make the same relationship related mistakes. You do not want them to make the same mistakes. What you want is you want them to learn from your mistakes and then go ahead and make their own mistakes, make their new mistakes, make their unique mistakes, because that is going to create a reservoir of their own experience of life, isn't it? Similarly, you do not want these 3 mistakes to be done by people in your PCI. These 3 are very big mistakes. Mistake number 1, you do not want people in your PCI to sit on their ideas for decades as you did and then watch somebody somewhere in the world bring that idea into life and become successful. That is the source of regret for a lot of people. They don't work on their ideas. They don't believe in the potential of their ideas. You do not want people in your PCI to make that same mistake. That is one. Mistake number two, you do not want people in your PCI to take their dreams inside their heart to their graveyard. Some wise man said once, the richest place on this planet is a graveyard, because that is where you are going to find ideas that were never executed, books that were never written, songs that were never sung, inventions that were never shared, just because someone was too afraid inside to take the first step, right? You do not want people in your PCI to do this second mistake. And the third mistake that you want people in your PCI to avoid is delaying or procrastinating or postponing their goals year after year after year. This is a source of shame, regret, anxiety, and guilt in their lives. And this has major influence on their confidence, right? So you want people in your PCI to work on their goals and achieve them. You do not want them to delay their goals, to postpone their goals, and to procrastinate on their goals. This is the third mistake you do not want people inside your PCI to do. That is the third reason why you should influence people inside your PCI. And the fourth reason as to why you want to influence people in your PCI is this: opportunities. You do not want people in your PCI to miss opportunities just because of their lack of experience or lack of awareness. You want people in your PCI to grow and succeed, right? That's why you want them to take advantage of every opportunity life throws at them, irrespective of how little it is. That's why we should be able to influence them to first get ready, because some wise man has said that it's okay to be prepared and not have opportunities, as opposed to waste an opportunity because you were not prepared. So first of all, you want to influence people in your PCI so that they're ready for everything and anything life might throw at them as an opportunity. The second reason why you want to influence people in your PCI is you want them to be able to see the opportunities hidden inside obstacles, right? So these are the two reasons why you want to influence people in your PCI in the context of opportunities, okay? Now the fifth reason as to why you have to influence people inside your PCI, and this one is all about risk. We know that there is no growth, there is no development, there is no success, there is no achievement, there is no accomplishment without taking risks. But you do not want people in your PCI to take those risks which do not have proportional amount of return or reward. We know risk reward, they go hand in hand. So you want people in your PCI to take risks for which the return or the reward is at least proportional. Second, you want them to take risks which are aligned with their own personal traits or their strengths, right? And the third, you want them to take risks, right, which is aligned with their goals, their dreams, and their desires and their ideas, right? So those are the three things, or those are the three types of risks you want people in your PCI to take. You do not want them to take risks where the result or reward can be irreversible, right? So this is the reason why you want to influence people in your PCI in the context of risks. And the sixth and last reason as to why you should influence people in your PCI is you do not want them to fall victim of bad company and bad habits. In today's digital world, you cannot control what we see, what we are exposed to, but you should be able to influence people in your PCI so that the impact of bad company or bad habits can be minimized, or they can be eliminated at all, or can be avoided at all. So that is the sixth reason as to why you want people in your you want to influence people in your PCI. So those are the 6 reasons as to why you want to influence people inside your PCI. Reason number 1, you do not want them to feel confused or afraid of something or emotional or overwhelmed or feeling stuck. You do not want that for people in your PCI. Reason number 2, you do not want people in your PCI to hurt themselves or harm themselves or damage themselves physically or emotionally. Right? The third reason, you do not want people in your PCI to make the same mistakes that you have made. And there are special 3 mistakes that you do not want them to ever make in their life. Reason number 4 was opportunities. You want people in your PCI to take advantage of every opportunity, it doesn't matter how small it is. Fifth reason, you want people in your PCI to take risks where the reward is at least proportional, which is aligned with their strengths, their personality traits, and where the risk is aligned with their goals and dreams and desires. And the final reason is you want to influence people in your PCI because you do not want them to fall victim to bad habits and bad company. So those are the 6 reasons, and that brings us to the end of this video.
Hello there and welcome back. I hope you learned a ton from the video lesson I just shared with you. And I hope that I was able to touch and transform your life by enhancing your understanding of influence a tiny bit. If you want to know more and master the science of influence and rise above the crowd to the elites and super elites league, click on the link below and join us in DYD Digital, Design Your Destiny Digital, a bundle of 18 super short, super consumable and highly impactful masterclasses just like the science of influence. These 18 courses will provide you with all the concepts, tools and techniques, strategies and tactics and formulas and frameworks you will ever need in designing your destiny. So click on the link below and give yourself an opportunity to first design and then create your dream life. Register now and I'll see you inside.